So today, we're going to be using one of your guys' Text Majestic Challenge and see how well can I do. For this time, we're going to be using the Jocelyn Warlord, Werewolf, and the Bloodbite. Basically, a very strong deck with the Jocelyn Warlord and the Werewolf. The Bloodbite, a very weird addition to the deck, but he is a tanky hero that can do serious damage, especially if we can mark a whole bunch of my opponent's heroes. Let's see if we can make this work and see how far I can go. My name is Mike, and guys enjoy today's video. Okay, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this deck. We're facing the Warlord Jocelyn combo as well. But let's see if we can make this work. The Bloodbite does get the buff, but we cannot do much about this, you know? Let me see if I can hit the Giant, maybe? I might be able to hit the Giant plus the Gargoyle, so let's see if I can do that. There you go, so they both got marked. So we did 87 damage to both of them, which is not bad. His Jocelyn gets the buff, and he goes next, so that's rough. He might deal... Okay, so the Jocelyn will be taking a beating right there, and the Werewolf actually gets her ability, which is perfect for me. Sadly, the Werewolf does not get the buff here, but we will just try to double hit the Jocelyn, I guess. Honestly, not bad damage onto the Jocelyn, but sadly the Jocelyn does survive. Gargoyle gets the buff, but thankfully it is not his turn, but he can still use the Gargoyle's damage right here. And potentially heal up. Yeah, he's going to heal up the Gargoyle. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, quite a lot, actually. Warlord does get the buffs. We can actually push the Warlord towards the Jocelyn to take him out, to deal damage to the Gargoyle and the Giant. The Giant is getting marked quite a bit, which is good. So the Giant is on a ticking time bomb, basically. Gargoyle as well, but the Gargoyle only has like one tick, so only 16 damage per hit. And I think the Bloodbite is going to die here. Yep, oh yeah, the Bloodbite got taken out. Got destroyed, basically. 3v3 situation. Not sure if I can win here, though. Let's see. Jocelyn gets the buff. This isn't good. We can try to push the Jocelyn upwards. I mean, look at that. We actually did damage to the Warlord and the Giant right there with the Jocelyn's damage. We'll take it, dude. I needed to do something, and that actually worked out super well in my favor. Giant does go next. He might actually hit the Werewolf to activate her ability. No, it does not. What a play. Holy, dude. What a great play that he just did right there. Alright, so the Warlord gets the buff here. Can we push the... Not sure if we can actually push the Warlord to deal damage to the Gargoyle. No, we don't. It's not even close. Alright, that was definitely not good. 2v2 situation here. The problem is that my Warlord is super weak. Oh no, he can one-shot the Warlord right now. That's unfortunate. But if he hits the Werewolf, then we should be fine in taking him out, but he is not going to damage the Werewolf. So my damage is obviously low for now. Let's just go after the Warlord here, since the Gargoyle is slowly getting taken out because of the mark. It's only 16 damage, but it is constant damage every single turn. Warlord gets the buff. He might just push the Werewolf towards the Warlord. He should be able to do it pretty easily. There you go. He got the one hit. And let's try to double hit the Warlord here. There we go. We got the double hit, triple hit, but that was kind of unnecessary. Now, it's a 1v1 situation here. Like I said, the Gargoyle is taking constant damage per turn, and he is going to figure out a way to... What is he doing? Not the play that he was trying to do. I think he was just trying to get near the Werewolf so that way he can heal up, but he kind of messed up. And we actually got the triple hit plus the 16 damage. He only has 100 health left, meaning that we actually need only 2 hits to take him out unless he puts me in the Werewolf form. He put me in the Werewolf form, meaning that I can one-shot him right there, ladies and gentlemen. And we actually triple hit right there. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. First match, first win. Against a pretty strong deck. I thought we were going to lose right there for a moment, but we managed to make a comeback right there for the victory, so let's go. Very happy about that. Let's continue on. Okay, so second match here. Got the first victory facing very interesting deck. Alright, so we start off with the Warlord. He starts off with the Avenger. He's probably just going to go for straight damage, which is okay for me. If he gets the Werewolf, then nope, he's going for the... He is going for the Werewolf, so we can actually just use the Werewolf's damage here. But honestly, not really necessary. You can actually just mark the Avenger right here. Not sure if you can push the Bloodbite to deal more damage, but at least he'll get marked. Oh, hit the Enchantress. No way! Come on, dude. No way he didn't hit the Enchantress, man. Crazy. That was going to be over 100 damage and we failed. Now he's probably going to focus on the werewolf since the werewolf is in her werewolf form. He does not want me to... Yeah, he just took out the werewolf. Oh no, the werewolf is actually still alive. Whoa, okay. Bloodbite does get the buff. Not sure if I can push the druid towards the werewolf. I really want to. This is unfortunate, man. Okay, we'll hit the Enchantress, I guess, so that way... Okay, there you go. We actually took out the Enchantress right there. So unfortunately, the Avenger does get the buff, but we thankfully was able to use the, the werewolf's damage. Will he focus on him? Or sorry, on her, the werewolf? No, he does not focus on the werewolf. Avenger is bugged. The Avenger's bugged. Why is the Avenger bugged? Oh no, dude. I don't think I'm going to win with a bugged Avenger. The Avenger is bugged. We need to take him out. No! Come on, man. We need to take him out. The Avenger's bugged. Why? I thought, I guess, it's guaranteed to use the Archon and he'll be bugged, but why? What's causing him to be bugged in this match? Like, what hero is causing him to be bugged right now? This is freaking crazy, dude. Johnson gets the buff. This isn't good. I mean, we have to take out the Avenger. We cannot leave him alive. I cannot let him use a bugged Avenger. That's why I did what I did right there. It could cost me the game, but I cannot let him do 165 damage to me per hit. So that's why I did what I did. He could just take out the Bloodbite here. He needs a triple hit, though. 1, 2. He did take out the Warlord. Okay, yeah, we're not winning here. We got destroyed. We definitely got destroyed right there. We're not winning. We can mark both of these guys. Push the Druid towards the Jawsome. Honestly, decent damage to both of them. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Not too bad. But with the Druid going next, all he needs to do is just hit one of them, and then the Druid will take him out, take out the other hero by using the ability. So, unfortunate loss right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got destroyed. The Avenger got bugged. Dealing that massive damage to a couple of my heroes definitely cost me the game because of it. But unfortunate loss, but what can you do, right? Let's continue on. Alright, so another match here. We got 1 win, 1 loss. We're basically facing the same deck, except he has Enchantress. I got the Bloodbite. He starts off with the Warlord. His Werewolf got the buff. That's good for me. The Werewolf is out of the way. He could push the Jawsome downwards to deal damage, plus, of course, keep the Jawsome down there, so he can use his area of effect to deal damage every single turn. No, he's actually going for the Werewolf damage. Hits my Werewolf. Okay, so let's see. His Warlord gets the buff. We're going to have to go for the damage on the Werewolf here. We should be able to hit the Enchantress as well right here. There we go. Also, the Warlord. So 3 heroes got damage for a lot, which was pretty good. His Werewolf gets the buff again. He is probably going to try to push my Werewolf towards his. And I think he'll get it off. No, he missed! Oh my goodness, a couple of fatal mistakes right there, man. Jawsome gets the buff. We could try to push the Enchantress towards the Jawsome, and that should take her out. And let's see if we can mark a couple of heroes right there. We do get the Jawsome right there. And thankfully, we're actually able to take out the Enchantress before he enchants any of his heroes, giving me a huge advantage right here. His Werewolf gets the buff, though, and she actually goes next. So this is going to be a good amount of damage, depending on who he attacks. Going for the Warlord with the double hit. And the burn. Well played. The Warlord almost died. Holy. My Jawsome gets the buff. What can I do here? There really is so much I can do here. And I'm not sure if I can push the Warlord towards the... I guess we'll double hit the Warlord, maybe even hit the Jawsome here. Yes, we do. And we actually burnt. Okay, triple hit the Warlord. We burnt the Jawsome. Honestly, pretty good play. Jawsome gets the buff, but he is out of the way, so that's good for me. He is going to hit my Bloodbite. The Bloodbite does get hit from the Warlord's... Or sorry, the Jawsome buffed attack. Hit both of these guys here. Hopefully can push Jawsome towards the fire. There we go. And we did take out the Jawsome. The Werewolf does go next with her Werewolf form, which is not good, but... And of course she does get the buff, so this is going to be pretty dangerous. But let's see if we can still win here. He is going for the Werewolf. A double hit should still keep her alive, even though it's a lot of damage. And yes, my Werewolf gets the buff. That's fantastic for me. Oh, this isn't good. We're going to have to hit the Jawsome right here. right here. Bada boom. And we actually hit the werewolf as well. Let's go. Took out the warlord, and we did over 100 damage to the werewolf. Let's go. 4v1 situation here. We should be able to win. He would need a triple hit on the Bloodbite, Jossum a double hit, and then everyone else, she can take him at one hit. He did take out the Jossum, but we should be able to win here. Warlord does get the buff. I don't think I can deal damage here. I mean, we're gonna have to try. Let's do that. We completely missed. Okay, well. Oh, sorry about the notification. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, we weren't able to take him out right there. He does take out the Warlord. And my werewolf doing 46 damage. 46 damage. I thought she did 44. Did she get a buff again? I don't remember. I don't think I can actually take out the werewolf here. Let's see. No, we don't. Holy. Well, that's obviously not good. But he will need to triple hit the Bloodbite. He does, but he did not take out the werewolf. That was super, super, super close. Good game right there, at least. Good game. We barely survived there. All right, so there you go, guys. Very close match right there, but we got the victory. Super happy about that. So we got 2 wins, 1 loss right there. Doing pretty good so far. Let's continue on. All right, so we got 2 wins, 1 loss here. Who are we facing against? Wombo combo with the Rocketeer. Okay, we just need to get pretty lucky with, the buffs that we get, and we're definitely not lucky here. We're just going to push the Jossum upwards so that way we can start dealing damage, hopefully every single turn, by keeping the Jossum up there. And hopefully he gets buffs so that way we can use his ability and deal more damage and whatnot. He does buff up the Rocketeer there. He actually pushed the Jossum out of the way. Are you kidding me, dude? Warlord gets the buff. There really isn't much I can do here. We're going to have to hit the Ragnar and the Rocketeer. Nice double hit on both of them, but we aren't able to do much. Plus, Rocketeer does have the buff. He is going to... Sorry about my silence, but why did he do that? Why did he do that? We'll hit the Rocketeer like this so that way the Jossum can go up there and deal damage. Again, why did he do that? I'm so confused. He could actually hit all 3 of them down there for 142 damage. He is going for the axe and the Thunderpulse's charges. I'm sorry, I'm just lost here. Like, why did he do that? I'm just lost. Alright, so we shall... We'll mark the Thunderpulse. Mark the Thunderpulse. Hopefully we hit the Paladin as well. Ragnar and the Rocketeer should get hit. We don't hit the Paladin, but that's okay. We did mark the Thunderpulse. He's probably going to heal up the Rocketeer by hitting up the Thunderpulse as well. So thankfully only 1 rocket for now. Rocketeer, or sorry, I keep calling the wrong heroes. Let's hit the Rocketeer right here. There we go. We marked the Ragnar. Hit the Paladin. Rocketeer just needs 1 hit to die. And we should take him out. He is going to heal up the Ragnar and the Thunderpulse. So, well played. Well played. He got a bunch of heals. Well played, dude. Okay, so we shall hit the Rocketeer like that. And the Ragnar takes a little bit of damage, but not a lot, obviously. So we took out the Rocketeer before he went next. He is probably going to continuously heal up the Thunderpulse and the Ragnar here. Yep, he is going for the wall bounce to heal up both of them again. And that's actually good for him because I cannot activate the Werewolf's ability like that, so... He is playing pretty well. Werewolf gets the buff. We're not winning here. We're not winning here. Not with these plays. Yeah. We are going to lose a Bloodbite here. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's obviously not good. I have no idea how to win here anymore. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Werewolf gets the buff. I mean, if we can just double hit here, maybe. We don't double hit. Okay, we're not winning here, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how hard we can try, he is using his abilities, meaning that I cannot activate the Werewolf's ability. That's all he is doing right now. Yeah, good game. We're getting destroyed. Oh, sorry about the camera movement. Good game. Yeah, there's no point in continuing on, so I'm just going to surrender. Well played for this person. Yeah, I got destroyed. I think I focused too much on the Rocketeer that I probably should have focused on somebody else, but it's all good. Let's continue on. All right, so we got 2 wins, 2 losses here. This This deck is going to be a little bit tough, especially with the striker in play. Thankfully, the striker is like out of position, so if he wants to deal damage, he can just go for straight damage with the farmer or even poison with the zombie. But it's not like he can do too much. He's going for the poison on the Jossum and the Warlord. Somehow he got the Warlord right there. And let's see, Jossum does get the buff. That's actually pretty huge, especially if you can actually hit both these guys here. Yeah, just hit both these guys regularly. And we actually got the farmer for a lot of damage, and the farmer is marked. That's actually huge. He is going to poison the werewolf, potentially push it towards... Never mind. He's going for the werewolf, trying to push it towards the striker. Never mind, he's going for the Bloodbite instead. Okay. Don't hit it towards the striker, please. Thank you. Alright. Werewolf does get the buff. Push the werewolf towards the striker, I guess. Nice double hit. And we actually got a hit off on the farmer right there. So the farmer will die next turn no matter what. And we did decent damage to the striker. He is going for the Jossum here. Only for the Jossum. The Bloodbite will be taking some striker damage. And the Jossum is thankfully still alive. Holy. Mark the striker here. Nice double hit. And the Jossum will get some value right there. Alright, so we did damage to everyone right there, which was pretty good. My saving grace is the werewolf and the warlord. He is going for the werewolf. So that's going to be decent damage. This Bloodbite is dead. And the Jossum, okay. So the striker will die no matter what. And sadly, the werewolf did not get the buff, so we're going to have to rely on dealing a bunch more damage right there. We sadly did not take out the zombie. But we actually got a double kill regardless. Okay. So the zombie is the only one left alive. So we should be able to win here easily in the 2v1 situation. He is going to activate the werewolf's ability, meaning that we don't have an angle here, actually. Yeah, we don't have an angle, but we're going to try to just push the zombie towards a werewolf at this angle right there. And we actually do get it off. Let's go. Good game right there. That's going to be our third win. Still very short run. I do not want to end it right now, so I'm going to hope that we can get 1 or 2 more wins. Fingers crossed that we can actually do that. Let's continue on. Okay, so we got 3 wins, 2 losses here. Interesting deck. All right, so 3 epics and a barbarian, which is very random. We actually start off with the Bloodbite, and he is buffed, which is fantastic. Let's just mark the barbarian and the vampire. The vampire, I think, is going to be a little bit of a difficult hero to face, so that's why I did that. Barbarian goes first. It's good for me because she is not buffed right now. There you go. Only 1 hit. That's good for me, actually. Fantastic for me. Bloodbite gets the buff again. I don't think we can use the Bloodbite's damage right here, but we are going to try to double hit the Drakeling and make the Jossum stay up there. We actually are going to mark a couple of heroes right there, and the Jossum was up there to deal damage. We got 3 heroes marked, taking constant damage per turn, which is fantastic. He is going for the Bloodbite. Thankfully, does not buff up the Barbarian. Did not hit the Werewolf, so the Werewolf is just there still. The Bloodbite keeps getting marked. Holy. Not sure if I can take out his Vampire, but I really want to. We'll hit the Drakeling as well here. Right there. Ba-da-boom. And will this take out the Vampire? Yes, it did. Holy, what a game. What a game. We're destroying this person as of right now. He can come up with a crazy play, especially using that Drakeling's Fireball and buffing up the Barbarian. But he doesn't have a lot of time with the Barbarian, at least. He is going for straight damage into the Bloodbite and burn. Wow. As you saw right there, he did a crazy play with the Drakeling. Take out the Drakeling. Can we hit the Genie here? Yes, we do hit the Genie, and we actually took out the Barbarian. He surrendered before that even happened. So, good game right there. That's going to be our 4th win. Now, I'm kind of happy with the run, but I really do hope that we can go even farther than this, because it's still kind of short for me, but still pretty happy with the run. Let's continue on. Alright, so we got 4 wins, 2 losses, Wombo combo. Let's see if we can win here. He starts off with the Thunder Paws. He'll probably just push the Ragnar towards the trap, so that way he can get the axe and the charges while getting the trap ready. He does activate the Werewolf's ability, which is good for me. But just deal damage to the Werewolf here, or to the Thunderpaws here. Make the Jossum go upwards, and there you go. We're going to be dealing a little bit of damage to both heroes right there. Decent damage. He might go for the trap, though. Uh, will he go for the trap? He's not. He's just going for straight damage. Okay. Well, the Jocelyn did take a little bit of a beating right there. Jocelyn does get the buff. Okay. Deal damage to the Griffin right here. There we go. And sadly, we weren't able to do much else. Paladin does go next. He might just go for the trap now, but then again, the werewolf will not get hit. He is going for the heals right here. The Paladin is a problem, man. The Paladin is a huge problem for me. But let's see. Jocelyn gets the buff. Not much I can do here, but we can actually hit all three of these guys. Mark the Thunder Paws. We just took out the Thunder Paws. Okay. That's great. We took out the Thunder Paws. We did good damage to the Griffin and the Paladin. He is going to activate the trap. Oh, the Jocelyn will get taken out and the Bloodbite. Okay, so obviously not good. Not good at all, obviously. Let's see who gets the buff here. Warlord does, so we can actually take out his Griffin at least. So we'll do that real quick. Bada boom. Sadly, we don't hit the trap. I was trying to hit the trap, but we took out the Griffin. He is probably going to play around with the charge, or not the charge, it's the axe. Yep, he is going to heal up the Ragnar and go for the axe. Okay. Werewolf does get the buff. That's actually pretty good. We could try to hit the werewolf, or sorry, the paladin twice here. Right there. Oh no. It was too slow. Too slow. Alright, so at least the paladin is just very close to dying. He is going to heal up the Ragnar once again. Okay. I mean, I would like to hit the Ragnar plus the Paladin, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Unless I hit it like that. Yes, with a double hit as well. Let's go, dude. He needs a triple hit to take me out. What an incredible play. He could still get the triple hit, but let's see. Let's see if he gets lucky. 1, 2. There it is. Holy guacamole. We got super lucky, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. That double hit plus taking out the Paladin was so clutch, dude. Let's freaking go. What an amazing game. I didn't expect to win that one. Sorry about the notification again. Let me get rid of that. What a crazy match. Let's continue one. Alright, so 5 wins. I did get pretty lucky in the last one. Let's see if we can win here. Bloodbite gets the buff. There really isn't much I can do here. Unfortunately, there really isn't much I can do here. I guess we'll try to go after the push the Jocelyn towards the Enchantress. Try to do that. There it is, a little bit of damage to the Enchantress. There really wasn't much I could have done there. Bloodbite was like out of position for me. He is going to buff up the slime. Nerf. Okay. That's okay. Jocelyn, the Warlord gets a buff again. Not much I can do about that. Mark the slime and the Enchantress here. This should mark the Enchantress. No, it did not mark the Enchantress. That was not what I was hoping for. He is going for the Bloodbite. And we just lost the Bloodbite. Fantastic. Not good. Let's see if the Jocelyn gets the buff. That way I can hit those two up there. It did. Or should we go after the Satyr and the Enchantress as well? We could try to hit the Satyr and the Enchantress by making the Jocelyn go backwards towards the Enchantress right here. There we go. Oh, perfect. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Let's go. What an amazing double kill. Jocelyn did not get the buff. That's huge for me. The slime is going to be a problem, but very happy that his Jocelyn did not get the buff. He is trying to avoid the werewolf. So very well played right there, dealing damage. We need to take out the slime right now. Werewolf does get the buff. That's actually good for the double hit, but it will not be enough to take him out unless the slime lands near the Jocelyn while I get the... Oh, we got the triple hit instead. Let's go! And we actually did damage to his Jocelyn. Let's go, dude. In a 3v1 situation here, there's no way his Jocelyn should win here. He needs a miracle. He activates the werewolf's ability. Sadly, the werewolf's like out of position, so I'm going to hope that the Warlord gets a buff. Yeah, he did. Okay, now we're getting pretty lucky with the heroes are getting buffs here. Can we get the double hit? Yes, we do. 186 damage right there. 217 health left. He is going for to hit on those two. The Warlord is dead. Unfortunately, but I mean, the werewolf having a 460 health, we should win here with ease. Let's just do that. Nice double hit, plus the ability and the damage right there. He only has 53 health left. He would need to deal like 8 hits on the werewolf, which is not going to happen. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our halfway mark with 6 wins. Doing pretty good now. I thought this run was going to end a little bit short because of the luck that we had in the first two the first two losses. But we're making it work, especially the last match. I got lucky on the hitting the Ragnar and the Paladin, and now this one taking out the Enchantress and the Satyr at the same time definitely helped me out to win these last 2 matches. So let's go. Let's continue on. Okay, so we got 6 wins, 2 losses here. Let's see, because if he enchants my heroes quickly, I'm going to be in big trouble. But Werewolf getting the buff is good, but we can't do much here. Can we hit the trap up there? Hit the trap, hit the Thunderpaws. No, we don't hit the Thunderpaws, we hit the Sentinel instead. At least we did damage. Thunderpaws does go next. He is probably just going to go for the Werewolf now, since the Werewolf... I mean, that's okay. We can still use the Werewolf's damage, which is good. Let's see. Or just go for the trap. Honestly, we could mark, but at the same time, we could go for the trap and then hit the Golem here. So that way, everyone gets hit. There you go. So, Golem takes more damage than everyone else, but everyone takes some form of damage, which is good. He is going for the Sentinel play, pushing it towards a Werewolf. And he is going to enchant the Werewolf and the Warlord here, which is obviously not good. We could technically go for the trap, but just go for the damage here regularly. Hit the Sorceress towards a Werewolf. Hopefully we can hit the Thunderpaws as well. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We took out the Sorceress, which is fantastic. A little bit too late because the Warlord and the Werewolf got enchanted. But thankfully the Bloodbite and the Josam did not get enchanted, meaning that they won't die super fast, especially paired up with the Thunderpaws right there. Alright. So... Bloodbite gets the mark, or the freaking buff. Cannot do much about that. Hit the Sentinel towards Werewolf right there. We actually just took out the Thunderpaws right there. Sadly, the Sentinel survives with 6 health. Are you kidding me, dude? Regardless, it's still a 4v2 situation here. He is probably just going to play around the Sentinel since he can probably just use the Sentinel one last time. And yeah, there it is. And let's see if the Warlord gets the buff. No, the Warlord does not get the buff. We'll just take out the Sentinel regularly, and then the trap will hit the Golem right here. There it is. So he has 94 health left. I'm pretty sure we got this in the bag. Golem doesn't do that much damage, and the Tremor as well. So we just need a... Well, I might need to push the... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to push the Golem towards the Josam. We should be able to do that right there. And there you go. All right. Good match right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are on a roll. We got 7 wins? Let's go, dude. I'm incredible. I'm an incredible run right there. We only have 1 life left to go in our with only 2 wins. And now we're on a 5-win streak. Let's go. Let's continue on. All right. So we got 7 wins, 5 more wins to go if we can actually get that far. Let's see if we can make this work. Facing the Avenger. All right. So Avenger going for the Bloodbite and the Warlord. That's okay. Let's see here. Bloodbite gets the buff. There's not much I can do there. And I'm not sure if I can push the Avenger towards the... No. Not much I can do here. Hit the Josam towards the Avenger, hopefully. There we go. Plus, okay, so Druid and the Avenger took some damage. That's good. Slime does go next. This is where he is probably going to slow down the Werewolf and the Josam. No, it's going to slow down the Josam and the Bloodbite. Okay. Werewolf gets the buff. Just hit the Avenger right here. Lots of damage to his Bloodbite right there. And the Avenger. Not too bad damage. Not bad. He is going for my Bloodbite. The Bloodbite sadly dies. And of course, his Druid is focusing on the Werewolf, which is actually a smart play of him. Like, super smart, because I can't do anything about that. Hit the Werewolf towards the Bloodbite. Hit his Avenger. There we go. And sadly, we won't be able to... We did take out the Bloodbite. So Avenger does go next. 165. He is bugged. Why is he bugged? Why is he bugged, ladies and gentlemen? We're not going to win. Okay, so he did activate the werewolf's ability, which is good. But why is he bugged? If we can make the werewolf bounce off the Jossum on the south side, we can hit the slime. No, but we do deal damage to the slime. Okay, I needed to take out the Avenger. That's why I did what I did. I could have hit somebody else for that juicy werewolf damage, but I did not want the Avenger to stay alive with 165 damage. And of course, getting more buffed, bugged damage every time we take out one of his units. So we just lost the Warlord, so we're going to be doing minuscule damage now. Push the werewolf towards the druid, hit the slime, and the slime will be taking a little bit of damage. I mean, that was pretty good damage right there. He is probably going to keep focusing on the Jossum. Unless he wants to hit the werewolf. Never mind. He is going for the Jossum. It makes sense because, I mean, the werewolf is going to be getting damage constantly without activating her ability, which is pretty good. Let's see if we can push the druid towards the Jossum here. We actually got the double hit instead of pushing it towards the Jossum, which is fine. And he is going for the slime, or sorry, for the Jossum here. And hits the werewolf. And we are not going to win here. Yeah, we will need to double hit both of them. There's just no way. We could probably double hit the druid because of the slime's weight, but other than that, we do double hit the slime, but we weren't able to take out the druid. So sadly, the druid, even if he loses connection, the druid will take me out because of the ability alone. So that is going to be the end of the run with 7 wins. Good run. I'm very happy with the run, ladies and gentlemen. We got some gold, pirates. This is not my baby account. I wish it was because I've got some pirates. So my main account, I literally have everything except the Phoenix and the Dancing Dragon. So not a bad overhaul of the cards that I received. Good run, 7 wins. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. Very fun run. I got 7 wins. I didn't expect to go this far, especially when I got my second loss with only 2 wins in the run. So pretty happy with the run overall. If you guys have any other recommendations that we'll see, just let me know down in the comments below. That's what I do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for the continued support. I'll see you next one. Take care.